everyone, welcome to our Getting Creative session. So many of you, I'm sure, are taking part in or carrying on with your Pilates or your fitness or your yoga whilst we are on lockdown. But some of you might find that you are missing various items that you would normally have at your studio or at the gym. So I have gone through my house and come up with a few suggestions of alternatives that you could use potentially. If you have any of your own suggestions of things that you found that are working really well for you, please pop them in the comments below. And then also subscribe to our channel so that you can get access to our other videos where we share various tips on items you can use to help with your exercise regime, as well as a few fitness videos here and there. Cool, so today we're going to be chatting about the mat. So normally your mats are used for comfort more than anything. I actually sometimes quite enjoy working just on the floor if you have a nice wooden floor. But sometimes, if you're on tiles or concrete, it can be a little bit too cold. If you're on a carpeted floor like we have here, you might not want to be sweating all over it. It could also get a little bit itchy. And so having a mat is a nice option. It's also nice if you struggle with knees and wrists getting to and from the floor, having that little extra bit of padding. So today I'm going to show you a couple of alternatives that I found. So firstly, if you have a yoga mat or you have a fitness mat or a Pilates mat, you can use any of them for anything, and you can layer them on top of each other as well. So if you have two yoga mats and you're wanting something slightly thicker, just layer them on top of each other and you've got that problem sorted. Okay, first up we have a towel. I would recommend a beach towel because it is a lot more hard wearing than your normal bath towel. Yeah, a little bit thin, so you might want to put a few of them on top of each other, or if you're short like me, you can actually just have it folded over a few times, just so that you are protecting the areas on your body that are uncomfortable when you are exercising. So bath towel is a great idea. Beach towel is a great idea. Easy to wash if it gets all sweaty, and most people should have one lying somewhere around in their house. Next up, I have a quilt. So you could use a blanket or like a couch throw. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that because they're very light, and you might slip on them, and that's something that we definitely want to avoid. A quilt is a little bit heavier, so it might be a bit less slippery, but still be careful of slipping. What's also nice with a quilt is they tend to be bigger, so you can fold them over a few times to get that extra bit of padding. And it also means that if you are a taller person, you are not likely to have one kind of limb off the mat. You'll have everything on the mat, which also helps to reduce your slipping. So that's our quilts. Next up we have a picnic blanket. So this is a picnic blanket that has the waterproof sheeting underneath. Again, slipping, you want to be careful, but similar to the quilt and the towel, it's a nice wide area that you can lie on. It just helps to take the edge off if you're on a cold surface or a slightly uncomfortable surface. You can even take it outside and do your exercises outside. That's a nice option too. Next up, this is something that I found in the back of one of our cupboards, is a camping mattress. So this is just one of those foam camping mattresses. Probably also won't have any grip when you put it on the floor, but really nice because it is thick enough. So that is a nice option. I wouldn't use any of the camping mattresses that where you put air in, just because then you're going to become a little bit uneven. But definitely if you have a foam camping or hiking mattress, this is a wonderful alternative. And then lastly, I have this is quite a large one. This is a deck chair cushion. So it is quite thick, which is not necessarily 100% ideal, but will definitely solve the issue of any discomfort on the knees and the wrists and so on. This particular one is a long deck chair, so it's really nice because it will be suitable for if you're a slightly taller person. You do also get the normal smaller chair-sized ones where it's connected. I wouldn't use 2 separate cushions because you're going to put your toes on the end, toes on the bottom one, hands on the top one, and you're going to split apart, which is not what we want. So preferably use one that is connected if you have at home. Cool, so those are some of the options that I found at our house that would work. Again, if you have anything else that you think could be useful, please pop it in the comment section below. And otherwise, enjoy your exercising. Bye.